and getting ready.
You have to come up here on Friday. You said next week.
For what?
Tuesday, Wednesday. There you go.
How are you?
Oh, sir.
Glad to meet you.
Yeah, they sent us you. They said you have a pretty cool story.
I guess, are you more interested in the cancer or the heart damage? Both?
Sure, heart transplant. We'll start with heart transplant.
Well, it all started, I was a professional wrestler, and I took what's called a shooting heart punch.
Okay.
And caused a myocardial infraction. And they lost me 3 times on the way to a UK hospital, twice at UK. Then I was in a coma on the endless heart pump machine for a couple of weeks. I went in for I weighed 230 pounds, came out at about 140 out of the coma. And then, so for 8 years, they kept coming up with drugs. Amiodarone was experimental at the time, and that kept the heart functioning. Then I got a defibrillator implant prior to the transplant, and then got the heart transplant in 1990. So it was almost an 8 to 10 year spread there. But yeah, while I was in the coma, the lungs failed, the kidneys failed. So it was a big comeback.
So you had a heart transplant then?
Yes,
And
in 1990.
Okay, and now you have
Angiosarcoma.
Oh, you have angiosarcoma?
And it's because of the immune suppressive medications.
Yes,
I believe it to be Raptamune, for sure. But
that could happen,
yeah.
How long were you in a coma for?
How long? But you in there 4 weeks, something like that.
I don't know. You mean talking about regarding the cancer?
Yeah, the original heart attack.
The heart attack.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Dr. Steve Nesson at the Cleveland Clinic was the intern that was over me there, and now he's head of the Cleveland Clinic. But he just thought the whole survival issue was phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
So I should have made it. I was.
Yeah.
Still a human. Yeah, I mean, I did a 365 bench press, did a 575 squat, and I could run 5 miles, even as a smoker. I was smoking at that time, too. But, I was in good shape. Had a 20-inch arm.
This guy, his life.
Yeah.
I just like working. This is more.
Yeah, that's all right, man. That's all right. Yeah.
He doesn't go out. He doesn't like working out.
Yeah, working out. Yeah. See,
I like that.
what Dr. Nesson said at the time, if I hadn't been in this kind of shape, been nothing. I'd been gone.
Yeah.
That's true though.
Yeah.
You were in good shape. That's when you came back.
Yeah.
If someone was in bad shape.
Right, yeah.
So coma,
Yeah.
and then heart transplant, right? Fibrillation. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
How many years ago were you wrestling?
I wrestled about 10 years.
10 years.
The height of my career was I was tag team partner and manager of Randy Savage, sponsor.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I can boast about out of all that.
Yeah.
So you used to do professional or WWE thing?
WWE type thing. He just wasn't. That was before WWE exploded. It was when wrestling was still regional.
Okay, all right.
Smaller organizations across the country, more competitive.
They used to hit and reel?
In the ring, they were trading real punches. Yeah.
It must be a hard punch.
Yeah.
Did you get him back then?
No.
No.
No, we had the actual heart punch on tape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it was on the TV.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie The Wrestler?
No, I actually heard
You should
about
see
it.
that. You should
Okay.
see that sometime.
All right.
It shows the real inside of the business.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, they were. It is entertainment,
Uh-huh.
but there's also
there's something
there's a side to it too, where the guys actually get in there and actually.
And the fans never know the difference.
Yes, they never know that.
You know, you could be beating a guy to death and doesn't
Yeah. But it was a case of 2 guys getting in the ring and saying, "Let's trade punches," and
Wow.
against their better judgment.
But I have to say, the most phenomenal athlete in the business, as far as I'm concerned, was Randy Savage, Randy Koffa. I mean, he was just a phenomenal athlete. He was ambidextrous, great bodybuilder, had a mind for the business, and so I would rate him number 1.
Good.
And he did receive a woman's heart.
Yeah.
She was 28 years old,
And a runner.
and she was a bodybuilder.
Oh.
She was,
Marathon
of
runner.
course, she was killed by a drink driver. Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask next. Like, if she was so fit, how she
Yeah.
passed?
Yeah.
Car accident.
So, have you ever heard of transplanted heart?
I heard about it, yes, but I've
No,
never
I mean,
seen it.
have you heard?
19
Oh,
years.
you heard?
Yeah,
What,
have
is
you
it-
heard one beat?
Was
Yeah.
it different?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it said it's
it's sewn
transplant
on
19
top
years.
of the old heart. Sometimes you can get two separate heartbeats.
Wow, all right.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Let me know if I'm in your guys' way.
It's actually different than the original one. But the aortic is pretty cool.
I found one in another room, but I need some keep in there for when I take it. Okay. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Can you catch it? Did you catch it?
A little bit is different than the
Yeah.
we can't really catch it.
Sometimes the EKG machine.
They will,
Yeah.
exactly. They
And
show you.
this little staple right here.
It's a strong heart.
I was
Yeah.
training for the transplant Olympics. I did a 200-pound bench, and I popped that staple, and they decided I shouldn't do that anymore.
I'm pretty sure that's what they decided. That's a problem.
If you guys want to, if you guys have an email, I'll forward you the YouTube link of where his wrestling. You'll see some pieces of him in the clip.
What
Feel free to write it down. I'll
Yeah.
email it to you.
What does it say on the YouTube? We can just
ICW territory. He has really long hair and he has like a Fu Manchu mustache. You'll usually see him with Randy Savage in it.
ICW.
Territory theme.
Okay.
Yeah, it's maybe a minute long. It's just the opening montage of the wrestling show, and it shows snippets of wrestlers and
Yeah. If you
Or we can
type,
send them a CD.
yeah, if you type in Steve Cooper, it'll have different things on there. I think.
No, this is the wrestling, the ICW wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, his name will be there for sure.
Oh, okay.
Just type in his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you name it as Stephen or Steve?
It's just STEVE Cooper.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, that's how it shows up on the internet.
Okay.
He got on there one night and one fan was like, Steve Cooper, where is he? Yeah, in different stuff.
Yeah.